Hello, good morning friends and my dear students. Today we are going to discuss the product life cycle, which is a part of the curriculum of product development launching subject of 8th semester mechanical engineering students in the Rajasthan Technical University. So this is the major thing which you have to understand while you are studying product development launching subject. What is the meaning of product life cycle? So basically product life cycle is a course that a product sells and profit take over its lifetime, means how much product will sell or what will be the sale of that product and profit during the whole lifetime of the product. Okay, that will be depicted by the product life cycle. It shows the stages that product go through from development to the decline, means from the starting of the product to the decline of the product from the market. It will cover all those phases in this whole product life cycle. And why we have to develop or why we have to concern about this product life cycle, because PLC determine the revenue earned. Product life cycle will determine the whole revenue earned by this the product. Okay, it will also contribute to some strategic marketing planning. What are the marketing plannings are required, that strategy you can plan. Product life cycle also help the firm or industry to identify when product needs supports or redesign or withdrawal from the market. Okay, so this kind of strategic decisions can be made with the help of this product life cycle. It helps in the planning of new product development, means when industry or firm should decide that new product development should be started. Okay, and it also help in the forecasting and managing the cash flow. Okay, this will help you to manage your cash flow or forecast your cash flow. What are the different phases of product life cycle? There are basically 5 phases, which are product development, introduction and launch, growth, then maturity and decline. Okay, so these are the 5 phases which include whole product life cycle. Okay, from initial to the decline. Let's see this product life cycle. On the y-axis we have mentioned sales and profits. Okay, so in the x-axis we have mentioned time. So this is your first product development, introduction, growth, maturity phase and decline phase. As you can see in the profit, it is negative from product development till in at the end of the introduction. There are some small profit at the end of the introduction, but basically you are getting positive profit or high profit in the phase of growth and maturity. It will afterwards it will decline. Okay, while in the sales curve, which is in the red color, you can see it started from introduction, because in the product development there is no sales. You are doing some market trials, you are doing some research and development of the product. So in this your introduction phase you are getting some sales here. It started from introduction, goes to the peak in the growth and maturity. It is on peak. Either you have to sustain here. If you're not sustaining or doing some value addition or not getting your market share stagnant, then there will be some decline. So afterwards it will decline. Okay, so this is your product life cycle, or sales versus sales and profit over the product's lifetime. Okay, this is the whole product life cycle. So let's discuss one by one. First phase is product development. This is the first phase of product life cycle, which is product development, in which you are getting some new ideas, market survey, and can be produced at a profit or not. These kind of questions should be answered during the product development. Okay, and product development and refinement, it can be done during the product development. Market testing or market trial, market survey should be done during the product development. As you can see during your newspapers, you have find out some shampoos are sticked in your papers someday. Okay, so that is a kind of market trial or market testing. They are just noticing the feedback with the help of their vendors. You have to analyze the test marketing results. Though that analysis should be done, means how shampoo looks to, or how they are satisfied with the shampoo they have distributed to the market. So that feedback they will take it from the vendors, and after that they will analyze this thing. Afterward, preparation for launch, publicity and marketing campaign, means during product development these kind of strategies, means when you have to launch that product, how you can publicize and what are the marketing campaigns. So these things you have to take it down or note it down during the product development. Next is introduction and launch, means introduction of the product in the market. It may be new product or refined, means some modified old product to the market. In this phase the demand is very low because it is recently introduced in the market. High cost will be very high. and low sales, so sales will be very low, as we can also see in the picture. Okay, advertisement and promotion cost is very high in this introduction and launch, because we have to continuously advertise our product, we have to do some promotions drives for our product. Now you have to monitor the initial sales. If you will not monitor the initial sales, like you are not getting the desired initial sales, then suddenly you have to stop your product, or you have to take some strategic decisions. Or if you are getting very high sales, then suddenly you have to do some decrement or some decrease promotion policies or advertisement policy, because you have reached to the another phase of the cycle. So these kind of monitoring of initial sales should be done in this introduction and launch phase. Next, sales will be low in the introduction phase. Cost will be high, cost per customer in the introduction phase. Profits are negative, definitely, because you are not getting any profits. Marketing objective is to create product awareness and trial. Create awareness in the market as much as possible about the product. This should be the marketing strategy whenever your product is there in the introduction phase. Okay, so this is your phase 3, which is growth. So this period is the time to improve efficiency, product availability, as well as service. Okay, so in this period you have to improve the efficiency and the product availability in the market. Means your product should be available at the vicinity of the corners of market. Okay, as well as the service, means service should be very optimum and efficient for the customer, so that customers should want or in the need of that product. Okay, cost efficiency, cost should be effective, time to the market should be very low, pricing should be very optimum or very competitive with the market, and discount policies, like you can give some bulk discount. If a person is or customer is going to purchase your product in the bulk, then there are some kind of discount policies which you can release with the help of your marketing campaign. And basically these things will give you some customer confidence. You will gain some customer confidence, which will increase your market share. Okay, increase customer awareness, which is a continuous task in this phase as well. In the growth, sales growth rate increases because of the limited or no competition, because you are now a leader. If you are in the growth phase, so your sales growth rate will be increasing, your revenue will also increase, means your profit will be positive, you are getting some positive profit from the product now. Okay, so next, sales will be rapidly increasing in the growth phase. Cost per customer is average. Profits are rising in this phase, or as well as in the positive direction. Marketing objective is to maximize the market share, means gain or grab as much as market share for the product as possible. Okay, so this is should be your marketing strategy in the growth phase. Moving towards the next phase, which is your maturity, means your product has been reached to the peak, means sales are at the peak now. This period is a period of highest return from the product, means you have to extract as much as possible from the product. Now marketing cost of the product decline, means marketing cost will be low as compared to the previous phases. In the maturity phase, sales growth likely to be low. Sales growth will be low because you are at the maturity phase. If you will add some value, or you are launching some new version of the product, like suppose a vehicle which are having 100cc engine, like in the Pulsar it started with 180cc maybe, after that they have launched 220cc, which is a modification of that, so that will increase your sales growth. Okay, and competition likely to be greater. Competition with the market or competitors will be higher in this phase. You have to monitor your market changes and new strategies. Some new strategies, as I have suggested, should be placed, like whenever if you will look after another for any food product like Maggi, then you will find out that they used to introduce some flavor into that. Either they will change the advertisement policy, advertisement of that product, or they will change the color of their packaging. Either they will change the ingredients of that thing with very low percentage, so that they should not change a whole manufacturing cycle. So this kind of policies can be done during this maturity phase, or you have to monitor the market change, how market is shifting. Okay, in this maturity phase, sales are at the peak, costs are very low per customer, profits are very high, and marketing strategy in this maturity phase should be, you have to maximize the profit while defending market, means your market share should not be lost or should not be grabbed by any other competitor. And instead of this with the help of this, you should also maintain your maximization of profits. Okay, now moving toward the last phase of your product life cycle, which is decline. competitor enter in the market with better product feature, advanced technology and reduced pricing. If such kind of things happen or occur, then your product will decline. Like similarly has had been happened with Nokia. When they have not adopted the Android technology, their product has been declined, and on that time they was at a maturity phase or at a growth rate. Okay, so some other company or competitor will come with the product feature like Samsung and other Chinese products came in the picture, and they started grasping the market. Okay, so sales start declining and market cost of product will be rising, because marketing cost is not going to give you any kind of positive impact on a product, because competitors are going to grab your market. Okay, so decision to withdraw may be dependent on the availability of no product, means you have to either withdraw or you can do some fashion trend will come around again. Okay, you can add some value, after then only you can jump to the another phase of the decline cycle, which is called as S curve. Okay, so in the decline phase, sales are declining, costs are low per customer, profits are declining. Obviously it may be positive or after some time it may be negative, and marketing strategy is to reduce expenditure and milk the brand, means you have to reduce the expenditure and milk the brand, or you can extract as much as possible from the product. Okay, so this should be the strategy in this phase. Okay, so we have covered all the parts of this. So this is the summary of your product life cycle. What are the strategies based on the product life cycle? In the introduction, offer basic product. Growth, offer product extension or services and warranty. Maturity phase, diversify your products and brands. In the decline, phase out weak product, means you have to phase out your weak products. Okay, and during the strategy of product life cycle, you have to fix your price, distribution, advertising and sales promotions. These things you have to keep in the mind whenever you are launching or developing the product life cycle for any kind of product or services. Okay, thank you so much, and stay tuned with our Engineering College Banswara YouTube channel for such content. We will come with another topic of same in the different branches of engineering, like civil, in mechanical, electrical and computer science and engineering. Thank you so much.